Welcome, Capricorn. At Astrologically, we believe planets do not predict your future. They reveal your true potential, and as we enter June 2025, your soul is being summoned to rise into a new version of power, one that blends ambition with grace, discipline with flow, and strategy with trust. The universe is sending waves of activation across every area of your life, asking you to look beyond what you've built and dive into what you're truly meant to become. June is not a month of survival. This is your month of self-mastery. The heaviness you've carried, the pressure you've endured, and the sacrifices you've made are not without reward. You are now stepping into a cycle where your devotion starts to bear visible fruit. The sun lights up your sixth house of health, work, habits, and service in the first part of the month, asking you to come back to the basics: how you treat your body, how you manage your energy, and how aligned your daily routines are with the person you're becoming. This house governs your rituals, and Capricorn, it's time to audit the way you live. Are your days designed for burnout or breakthrough? Are your systems sacred or just survival mechanisms? With the Sun and Mercury moving through this house, you gain clarity around what must shift. You realize that success is not just about grinding, it's about optimizing. Work smarter, align your output with your energy cycles. Implement wellness practices that sustain your mind, body, and soul. If you've been neglecting your health, June brings signs, nudges, and even wake-up calls to redirect you. But this is not punishment, it's prevention. You are being preserved for greatness, and that requires self-care as a form of devotion, not indulgence. Mid-month, Mercury enters Cancer and activates your seventh house of relationships, opening a portal for healing, reconciliation, deep conversations, and even divine connections. If you've been longing for partnership, romantic or business, this is the time the universe starts to whisper yes. Dialogues with loved ones become more heartfelt. Contracts, agreements, or negotiations come to the table with more clarity. Venus also joins Mercury in this area, softening any tension and bringing harmony to your unions. This could be the month you meet someone who mirrors your highest self, or the month you and a current partner find renewed depth. If single, pay attention to who enters your life between June 12-30. There's magic in those meetings. For those in relationships, June is about choosing each other again, with more compassion, maturity, and mutual understanding. Remember, your vulnerability is not a weakness, it's a bridge to deeper love. As Mars charges through your fourth house of home, family, roots, and emotional foundations, expect some intensity to stir within your domestic sphere. Old family wounds, ancestral patterns, or childhood emotions may surface. But this is not regression. It's resurrection. You are being asked to confront the emotional architecture you've inherited and decide which parts get to stay and which parts you're finally ready to rewrite. If you've felt restless in your living space, a relocation, renovation, or reconnection with your roots may arise. Mars gives you the courage to take bold action, to speak your truth to family members, to initiate healing, or even to walk away from environments that limit your peace. This transit can also increase your drive to create a home that feels like a sanctuary. Don't underestimate the power of your surroundings. A spiritually aligned home equals an energetically aligned life. The full moon in Sagittarius on June 11th lights up your 12th house of closure, healing, solitude, and the subconscious mind. This is a major release point. Secrets may be revealed. Dreams may become vivid. You may feel emotional or nostalgic. But this moon is your spiritual detox. It's the universe flushing out all the beliefs, guilt, fear, and energetic weight you've carried in silence. Let yourself cry. Let yourself rest. Let yourself remember the softness within your strength. This moon prepares you for a powerful rebirth, your spirit shedding skins so your destiny can breathe. In the days following the full moon, clarity returns. You begin to feel lighter, more certain, and more connected to your intuition. Divine downloads come fast. You may receive insights about your life's mission, karmic cycles, or even soul contracts that are ending. Trust the signs. You are not imagining them. As we move closer to the new moon in Cancer on June 27th, your seventh house of relationships, receives yet another blessing. This lunation is ideal for setting intentions around love, collaboration, marriage, business partnerships, and sacred contracts. Manifest the relationship you desire. Reinforce the boundaries you need. Write down what kind of connections you are calling into your field, because this new moon is potent. You are magnetizing the people, mentors, allies, and even soulmates who match your new vibration. In terms of career, June is a game changer, but not through force. Your professional life begins to flow more organically when you honor the sacred rhythm of your energy. The 6th house sun supports productivity, but only when you're operating in alignment. Burnout isn't noble anymore. This month is perfect for streamlining workflows, automating systems, hiring help, or redefining your job description. If you've felt trapped in a role that doesn't reflect your genius, the universe may nudge you to pivot. New offers could arrive. Promotions may be presented, or an entrepreneurial path may start to glow in your peripheral vision. Listen closely. The stars want you to build with your soul, not against it. Financially, you're entering a cycle of slow but sustainable growth. The 8th house activity later in the month supports long-term investments, shared finances, insurance matters, and financial rebirth. Pay attention to how you manage joint money, especially with partners, banks, or business deals. You may be asked to look at old money patterns inherited from family or cultural conditioning. Heal your relationship with receiving. You are worthy of ease, abundance, and overflow, not just stability. Spiritually, June is one of the most profound months of the year for you. The 12th house activation by the full moon makes you highly receptive to angelic guidance, divine dreams, past life memories, and spiritual protection. Make time to be still. Journal, meditate, visit water, cleanse your aura, do breath work, go on a vision quest. This is the month your ancestors speak. This is the month your higher self becomes louder than your fear. Creatively, you're in a quiet incubation. You may not feel like performing publicly or producing nonstop, and that's okay. Trust the gestation phase. Your next creative burst will arrive after this month's spiritual cleansing. You are harvesting inner gold. Your presence alone is the project. In love, Venus brings softness to your heart. If you've built emotional walls out of survival, this month asks you to choose safety through openness. The new moon's energy helps you reframe what love feels like, not chaos, not control, but a place to rest. Expect sweetness, serendipity, and second chances. Let love find you. Let it surprise you. Let it melt the armor you no longer need. Health-wise, detox and stress management are crucial. As Mars moves through your 4th and the Sun moves through your 6th, your physical and emotional bodies are purging. Eat grounding foods. Move your body. Prioritize sleep. This is not a month to push. This is a month to purify. Emotional health is physical health. Heal both. Family themes intensify. Conversations with parents or children may arise. You may break a generational curse simply by speaking a truth that was once silenced. You are the healer in your bloodline. Your courage to feel will ripple into future generations. Make peace with your past, not because it was okay, but because you deserve to move forward without chains. Friendships evolve. Some friends show up as angels in disguise. Others drift quietly into memory. Don't chase. Let what is meant stay. New soul family members arrive in strange ways. Be open to meeting kindred spirits at unexpected times, grocery stores, airports, online communities. You are magnetizing authenticity now. In terms of travel, this month may bring a spiritual or nostalgic journey. You may feel called to visit ancestral lands, old neighborhoods, or sacred spaces. Follow that pull. It's not random. Your spirit is remembering. Give it what it craves. Capricorn, June 2025 is not about more hustle. It's about holy alignment. You are walking through a threshold where your soul's calling becomes louder than societal expectations, where rest becomes strategy, where love becomes truth, and where faith becomes your greatest resource. You are being called to rebuild not just your outer world but your inner empire. Lay new bricks. Design your legacy from your heart, not just your resume. Everything is changing, but all of it is preparing you for more peace, more power, and more purpose. You are safe to evolve, safe to be soft, safe to receive, safe to shine. Let go of guilt. Let go of proving. Let go of pretending. The people meant for you will never require a performance. They will honor your process. The universe is not asking you to figure everything out this month. It's asking you to feel, to forgive, to follow the sacred breadcrumbs. The next version of you is already being born in silence. Don't rush it. Don't fear it. Just trust that everything is falling together, even if it first looks like falling apart. You are in the sacred in-between. Let it bless you. Capricorn, this is your time. Not to climb blindly, but to ascend consciously. With heart, with healing, with hope. Your foundations are being restructured. Your soul is being recentered. Your path is being redirected toward a future that feels like freedom. June is